Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my channel Learn Math with Syed Ali. Today we will be having our topic find the sum and difference of the following pair of fractions. So sum means addition and difference means subtraction. So this is sum means addition and difference means subtraction. So do not confuse with the word. If it is used instead of addition and subtraction, they can use sum and the difference of the pair of the fractions. And the pair of the fractions are, so first pair is 2.5 and 5.4/6, right? So we learned that how to convert these mixed fraction into the improper fraction. And we learned that there are two ways of addition and subtraction of this fraction. So if it is a mixed number, you can add them like adding the whole numbers first. What are the whole number here? So I have two whole numbers here. I have to use black pen now. So I have two whole numbers here. 2 is a whole number and 5 is a whole number. That means 7 is a must, right? In answer, 7 whole number will be there. And what is left behind will be 1/2 and 4/6. This is what we need to see, right? And you cannot add these two unless their denominators are same, right? You cannot add or subtract unless their denominator are same. But you can make the common denominator, same denominator, because we are seeing that, okay, if I multiply this 1/2 top and bottom, numerator and denominator, by 3, it will make 6. So my changed fraction or new fraction will be 3/6 and 4/6. Now I can add them together. 4 plus 3 is 7, 7/6, right? But 7/6 again is having one mixed number because it is divisible, right? So 6 ones are 6, 1 and a 1/6. So that means 1 will be also added to this 7. So now how many whole numbers I have? I have 8. So instead of 7, I have to write 8, right? And what is the proper fraction? 1/6. So 8 and a 1/6 is your addition of these two fractions, right? Now we have to subtract these two fractions. So we have this because we have the common denominator, so we have to look at it. Now 3/6 minus 4/6, right? So in algebra, we can subtract them like 3 minus 4/6, and we can say that minus 1/6 is my fraction, right? So, and you have to subtract the numbers, right? So we cannot subtract 2.5 from 5/4/6. That means I have to put these two fractions other way around, because I am subtracting 3/6 from 4/6, which gives me 1/6. So if we are doing only math, in algebra we can do this, that we have minus sign, but we are doing only math. So since we are doing the fractions, so I will subtract 5/4/6 minus. So bigger fraction will be here, 5/4/6 minus 2/1/2. And when we see that this is the 4/6, this is 4/6, right? And this subtraction will give me 5 minus 2, like whole number will be 3. 5 minus 2 is 3, right? What will be added up? This will be going with this, right? So we have this improper fraction subtracted here, which is 1/6, but 5 minus 2 is 3. So 3/1/6 is your answer. So another way of doing it is that if you don't want to make the mix, like the whole numbers added or subtracted together first, you can convert the fractions. You can convert the fractions into improper fraction right away, and then you can add or subtract when their denominators are same. So what is it? 2 to the 2 plus 1, right? So you convert these mixed fraction into improper fraction. So this will be like 5 divided by 2, and this will be 6 5s are 30, 30 plus 4, 34 divided by 6. Now you have to make the common denominator for one fraction. One of the fraction you choose will be 5 over 10, 5 over 2, because here you can make it 6 easily by multiplying 3, numerator and denominator. So now your fractions will be 15 divided by 6. 15 divided by 6, right? And 34 divided by 6. Now you can add or subtract. So 15 divided by 6 plus 34 divided by 6. You can add the tops, numerator. 15 plus 34, because they have common denominator, divided by 6. Right? And when you add them, 15 plus 34 will be 49. 49 divided by 6. And when you divide it again, to make a mixed fraction, it is 8 whole and a 1 by 6. Right? So, and if you want to subtract, you can subtract. The bigger one will be here, 34 over 6 minus 15 over 6. Once you have the common denominator, it's very easy, because you can add the numerators or subtract the numerators like a normal subtraction. So 34 minus 15, if you subtract it, what you get? 34 minus 19. 19 divided by 6, and if you convert it back into the mixed fraction, 6 3 is 18, 3 and a 1 by 6. You have the same answer. So you can do either way, like it just depends how you practice your math. So we will take another one. And then we will see which way you practice. So the other fraction is 10 and 3 and a 7 by 9. So 10 is 10, right? So 10 is a whole number. So you have to see this part only. Or here addition and subtraction is easy in that way, because 10 is the whole number. So whole number will be added into the whole number, and your answer will be easy. In this case, because this is only 10, which is having no fractional part, is a whole number. So whole number added together. 10 and 3 will be added together, right? 10 and 13. So 13 and a 7 by 9, because 7 by 9. 13 and a 7 by 9 will be your addition. So it's easy. But if you go other way around, that will be a longer way, longer procedure. So you have to see, or you have to select which way you have to go. And if you want to subtract, okay, I will do that addition and subtraction. So if this is the case, 10, and this you convert, this is the other method, right? 9 times 3 is 27, 27 plus 7. So it's 34, and 34 divided by 9. Now you have to make this 10 by 9. Right? You have to make it 10 by 9. How do you make it 10 by 9? By multiplying both sides with 9. 9 in the numerator, 9 in the denominator. And 34 by 9. So now your fractions are 90 divided by 9 and 34 divided by 9. Right? Now you can add or subtract. So you can put addition sign one time, and one time you can put subtraction sign. Okay, we'll do addition first. So 90 plus 34, 90 plus 34 will give you 124. 124 divided by 9, if you divide it back, it will give you 13 whole and 7 by 9. Again, the same answer, right? You did it without doing anything, right? Because you know that mixed number can be added up, right? 10 plus 3 and 7 by 9 is there. Now you have to subtract. So subtraction is easy. 90 divided by 9 minus 34 divided by 9. And you can subtract the tops, like numerator, 90 minus 34 divided by 9. And this will give you how much? 56 divided by 9. And then you convert back into mixed fraction. 9 times 6 is 54. 2 over 9. 6 and a 2 over 9 will be your answer for subtraction. So you have to do it twice, one for addition, one for subtraction. And now we take another example. quickly. Okay, another example will be 1 and a 3 by 8 and 1 and a 1 by 4. So you change the fraction into the improper fraction. So 8 ones are 8 plus 3. This is times, this is addition. So this is your 11 over 8. And 4 ones are 4 plus 1. Right? So this is your 5 over 4. Which fraction will you choose to convert into common denominator? This one. So times 2 times 2. Times 2 times 2 will make it, the question will be now 11 over 8 and 10 over 8. Now is easy to add or subtract because they have common denominators. So one time we add, one time we subtract. 11 over 8 plus 10 over 8 will give you how much? 21 over 8. And if you divide it back, 2 whole and a 5 by 8 is your answer, right? And similarly, if you have a subtraction, 11 over 8 minus 10 over 8, which will give you 1 over 8. Simple. So this is your answer. So we learned in this video that you can add or subtract the fractions if you have the common denominator, and how to make the mixed fraction into a improper fraction, and then make a common denominator by multiplying suitable fraction with the same number in the numerator and denominator to make the common denominator or same denominator, and then you can add or subtract two fractions. Hope you like the video. If you like it, subscribe my channel, press the bell icon button to receive another video. Thank you for watching.